Okay, this is pretty weird looking, I'll be the first to admit. But what it is this is a mount that you can put on yourself to use a GoPro camera. And it has all these adjustments, which could allow me to do all sorts of things. And I'll give you a few examples. I've tried using this before, probably with a GoPro. And one of the problems I had with it was getting it to basically be up high enough to see over the windshield, like when I'm driving the Jeep. It was always my thought that I needed to have a camera kind of up here. And with this, I could bend, there's all these little attachments and bendable parts here, and I could literally move this to get the camera level this way, that way, and out here, so that if I'm wearing a coat, I can have the camera be out here, and I can drive a vehicle. This could make a really cool rat rod rig to get in a hot rod or plowing snow with the Jeep. And I can multiple ways of adjusting things here to get the camera set up at the right angle. And basically this little camera sits in here pretty much like this. I have to spin the head of the camera around like this and then turn it around and set it right in here. There's a little key on the front of here that allows me to scoop this down into place and then lock it in. And so with this in here like this, I can walk around and look at the day. And today is a really beautiful day. I'll just take a look out. Oops. Take a look out the bathroom window if you can see that out there. It's really beautiful. And I've got more than an hour, maybe an hour and a half, going on 2 hours worth of battery in this camera, and I've got a 256 gig card in here, so I can run this camera for a goodly while. So what I'm going to do this morning is I'm going to take all this off, put a sweatshirt on and a coat and some big boots and some heavy socks, and then we're going to go out for a walk around in the fresh snow and have a look at it. But I wanted you to see how I've got the camera rigged, because I've been talking or trying to show you a little bit lately some of how we set the camera up, or how I shouldn't say we, because it's not you, it's me. So some of how I set the camera up, and try to get different uses out of the camera and see how it works. So what I'll do is when the time, and I'm also curious just to see how this is working. Like when I'm walking, a lot of times I get a kind of a bouncy effect. So I'm just very curious to see how is it going to look when I'm walking. And then after beautiful morning fresh snow, the sky is very blue. It's about 31 degrees. I don't know if it's going to get colder or warmer. I'll probably be plowing some snow in a little while. But hey, we'll do some walking around with this camera set up this way, and we'll see what we get. And then maybe I'll get the Jeep started, and we'll go push some snow, and we'll see how it does with a driving video. But that's the setup. I'm using the DJI Osmo pocket camera and an adapter from a GoPro mount to a pocket camera mount. And yeah, let's see what kind of video we can get out of all this. Oh, the joy.